Undercover Cop. One of the biggest GTA 6 theories that we have right now is that Jason isn't just a criminal in the story. The theory says that he's also connected to law enforcement in a way that Rockstar's hiding on purpose. Trailer 2 keeps dropping little moments that feel too specific to be random. A corrections officer looks at him like they've met before, and Jason plays it off like he doesn't want attention. That could mean he's an ex-inmate, but it also fits someone who's been around the system for work, not punishment. Then there's the Fed accusation. We don't get full context, but Rockstar did choose to highlight this idea. The big one is the meeting scene where a senior cop talks like he's addressing other cops in the room. That scene isn't shaky body cam footage either. It's framed like a proper story cut scene, which usually means one of our leads is standing right there. We don't see the other guy's face, but the hair and build do match Jason's look. Now, if we consider this theory along with all the military hints, the tactical vibe, and how often GTA stories involve dirty relationships with police, it does start to line up. Jason might be undercover, or he might be an informant pretending he's free while he's actually on a leash. Made a deal. Now, this theory actually builds on the cop theory, but makes it way more personal. Jason didn't join Lucia because crime looked fun. He joined because he needed leverage. Now we can set the scene like this. Jason could get caught early. Maybe he's tied to the people he's running with. Maybe it's something connected to the bigger conspiracy. Instead of doing serious time, he makes a deal and flips. He gives the cops what they want, and in return, Lucia gets to be free. Now, Lucia is free, but she would probably be dealing with other terms like house arrest, probation, and community service. Now this would explain why their relationship feels both intense and fragile. Lucia's smart, driven, and committed to a plan. Jason, on the other hand, keeps chasing an easy life that never shows up. That's what a deal does. You think you're buying peace, but you're really renting it, and the rent keeps going up. Every mission gets bigger, the stakes rise, and suddenly Jason's doing two jobs at once. One job is building Lucia's dream life. The other job is feeding the cops just enough to keep the doors from slamming. If this is true, the real twist isn't that Jason has ties to law enforcement. The twist is that Lucia's freedom might have been paid for with Jason's future, and she has no idea. Real villains. Even if Jason isn't technically a cop, the trailers still push one idea hard, and that's the fact that the police might be the real enemy of this story. GTA always loves corrupt authority figures, but GTA 6 looks like it's aiming for something sharper. We see themes of gentrification, cultural tension, and neighborhoods getting squeezed as money moves in. Now this relates because Jason and Lucia are starting off basically in the hood. They want to work their way up and essentially make it out. And that's where the cops come in. If Vice City's climbing toward upscale power, then law enforcement becomes the gatekeeper. They decide who gets to stay, who gets pushed out, who gets protected, and who gets hunted. The story hints at this with how often police show up in controlled and staged scenes. We even see this one main guy show up in a scene with a police badge. He has some scenes dedicated to him in the trailer, so some fans suspect he could be the main antagonist. I think he could actually be a corrupt cop, and Jason and Lucia have to work for him to clear their names up. Whatever it is, we know that the police will play a big role in GTA 6. Lucia Betrays. Now there's a theory going around that Lucia could actually do some sort of betrayal. This theory stems because of repeated imagery. Snakes keep showing up around these two, and not in a cute Easter egg way. There's snake symbolism tied to deception, danger, and somebody getting devoured at the end of the road. If Jason's the one trying to play both sides, then Lucia's the one with the sharper survival instincts. This is where a betrayal could come along. The cleanest version of this theory goes like this. Jason gets involved with cops, maybe as an informant, maybe as a guy trying to buy Lucia time. It ends up backfiring on him. The cops turn on him once he's served his purpose, and Lucia realizes the system will always protect itself first. That's when she flips the board. She ends up betraying Jason because she's choosing the outcome she can control. She sides with the people who have power, because power is the only thing that keeps you alive in this world. Lucia wants the good life, and it seems like she's committed to her plan no matter what it takes. If the cops decide that Jason's no use, Lucia might decide she can't afford to go down with him. That's what makes it brutal. There would be strategy and an unfortunate backstab. Pregnant. This one sounds like a huge reach until you look at how the trailer frames it. The biggest tell that this could actually be true is a close-up of Jason rubbing Lucia's stomach. Now, Rockstar didn't just add this for no reason. They held the moment and made sure you noticed the gesture. In movies and games, that kind of focus usually means one thing. There's something important there, and the most common symbol is a baby. Now add the extra layer. The trailer uses Haitian Creole music again, and there's a track connected to child support themes. In this song, a guy ends up in prison, blames the partner, feels shut out of the kid's life, and everything spirals. That lines up a little too well with the stories of Jason and Lucia. Even if the details don't match one-to-one, the emotional blueprint does. This theory also gives Lucia a motive that isn't just greed. If she's pregnant, then she needs to ensure she protects a future that's bigger than just her and Jason's love. Rockstar could still show her drinking early because the pregnancy might happen mid-story. Either way, the theory sticks because it explains why Lucia would make choices that feel cold. She'd be choosing the child's future over Jason's loyalty. Ending. Now there's a theory about how the game ends, and it's focused on what the game tracks about how you play. GTA 4 already played with relationships through hangouts and loyalty. Red Dead Redemption 2 had a high and low honor system and let behavior shape how the world treated you. GTA 6 could merge those ideas into one system, built around trust between Jason and Lucia. With this in mind, it solves the free roam issue. There needs to be someone alive afterward. A trust-based system could give different outcomes, and at least one character could still be playable after the story ends. Bonnie and Clyde. This theory is the classic, and it won't die because Rockstar practically feeds it. Jason and Lucia look like a modern crime couple chasing a fantasy life, and Vice City looks like the perfect place to sell that dream. Now, the key detail is that they're not here to run the streets, they're trying to escape it. That's what makes it feel like a spiral. Every time they get close, another bigger job shows up, another enemy appears, another reason to stay in the game a little longer. That's also why the final shootout ending idea keeps coming up. Bonnie and Clyde didn't get a peaceful exit. They became a headline. Rockstar loves stories where escape is always one job away, and the characters believe it until the very end. GTA 6 could lean hard into that, making the couple's bond the fuel that keeps them moving while the world tightens around them. The fun twist is how Rockstar handles post-story gameplay. If one or both characters die, then what? That's why some fans say Rockstar could do fake deaths, staged disappearances, or something else along those lines. Either way, the theory's exciting because it matches the tone of the trailers. Heat, passion, escalation, and that feeling that something's hiding underneath. Liberty City. Liberty City returning is the kind of theory that instantly lights up the community because it connects GTA 6 to the wider universe in a real way. The main hint is that we see a vehicle in the trailer that has a Liberty City license plate during a robbery scene. That could be nothing, just an out-of-state plate, but the reason the theory sticks is because Lucia's background points to Liberty City as part of her life. If Lucia was raised there, then you could actually put the two together. Rockstar could use it for flashbacks that explain Lucia's mindset, or even her relationship with her mom. Or it could be a mission where the conspiracy stretches beyond Leonida and forces them to travel. That would make it similar to Cayo Perico in GTA 5, so it's not too far-fetched. This theory also pairs well with the trust and betrayal angles. If Lucia's past ties back to Liberty City, then the people and choices from that past could collide with Jason's present. Maybe her plan started before she even met him. Maybe Liberty City holds the reason she doesn't hesitate when survival demands a hard choice. Even a short Liberty City segment would be a huge hype moment. And Rockstar just might add it into GTA 6. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, please make sure to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.